Hello, and thank you for tuning in to Real People, Real Problems. I am Valerie Van Ryn, and today I am speaking to an English student from UC Berkeley. She faces the normal pressures and stresses of any college student, but what makes her different is that she is an Army wife. Please welcome Nicola Souza.
Thanks for
Hello,
having me.
You're welcome. So, how long have you been married, and how old were you when you got married?
I've been married a year and a half now, and I was 21 years old when I got married.
And were you in college when you got married?
Yes, I was in my first semester at Berkeley. I just transferred.
And how was that? How did that, was it different being so young and in college and getting married, or was it natural and what you wanted? Did it just come to you?
It was very different, dealing with the pressure of being like transitioning to Berkeley from a junior college and planning my wedding and dealing with finals and everything. So it was definitely added pressure, but I loved it.
And when did he enlist in the Army, and how did he tell you?
He enlisted about 3 years ago, and he told me that that's what he wanted to do, and that he felt that if he never joined, that it would always be a regret in his life. And it was really hard for me because I didn't want him to join. I couldn't stand the thought of him being in any danger, and so it was really hard for me to be supportive in the beginning.
Yeah, was it only because of your worry of him being hurt, or were there other reasons that you didn't want him to join?
Based on my belief system, I don't believe that violence is the answer for solving problems, and so that was difficult for me that was just a struggle for me, that the man that I loved wanted to be in this life and be in that situation, and it kind of terrified me, the thought that he may have to kill someone, and that was really hard for me.
Now, do you guys argue about that? Is that a point of difficulty for you too, or have you come to terms with that?
I've come to terms with it. It's something that I just had to accept if I wanted to accept our life together and this phase in our life, that that's something that is a possibility, but I just don't really think about it at this point because he's not in that situation, and so I guess we'll deal with each thing as it comes up.
Now, where is he stationed currently?
He's stationed at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. So we've been doing long distance for 2 years now.
Wow. So at this point, what is it like being long distance and everything? How is it to be in a long distance marriage?
It's really hard. It's really hard. Up until about 3 months ago, I just every day was kind of weighed down. I didn't like being away from him. All I wanted to do was be there, and it was a struggle for me to really enjoy being in the moment because, everyone says live in the moment, you have to enjoy life in the moment, and I was like, well, my moment is across the country from me. I want to be there, but I knew that I'd always regret if I dropped out of school or did anything like that, because when we decided to get married, we knew that we were so young, but it was really important for us to do the things that we need to do to feel fulfilled in ourselves individually, and I knew that this was a goal, was for me to graduate college and go to Berkeley, so we're sticking it through, and now I've finally been able to enjoy myself being here, doing the things that I love to do for myself, and so it's pretty exciting.
How do you stay committed while being a Berkeley student and having your husband across the country?
It's easy, actually. It's just trust. He makes me feel so loved and so supported all the time, and I want to make sure that I do the same for him, and so it's really nice.
Now, what is the hardest part about being an Army wife?
Well, I haven't had to live on base yet, and I thankfully haven't had to deal with him being deployed yet. So I feel like the hardest parts are yet to come, but as of now, it's just hard to not have your life be your own. It's definitely wherever the military needs you and whatever they tell you to do.
Thank you, Nicola. We'll speak to you again soon.
Okay, thank you.